itself. So, let's assume for a second they exist. How would we talk to them? Well, one way is space travel, but contact with another civilization by direct space travel is very unlikely. The furthest distance humans have traveled is 400,000 kilometers to the moon. The furthest distance a robotic spacecraft has gone is 4 billion kilometers to leave the solar system. It took over 10 years to get to the edge of the solar system. It's 10,000 times farther to the nearest star, 100,000 years at current technology levels to reach the next star. However, that spacecraft that's leaving the solar system, Voyager, carried messages to maybe a potential discoverer. So if we can't go there, maybe we can detect them based on the radio signals coming from them. I recommend that you watch the movie Contact. It's one of the best science fiction movies there are about maybe a first contact of an alien civilization. Electromagnetic waves are the fastest possible way of communicating, so it's far more likely that contact will be made by radio than physical travel. Of all types of electromagnetic waves, radio waves are the best for traveling through the galaxy for technical reasons. Now, although we've had radio technology for 100 years, we are already capable of sending and transmitting information between the Earth and nearby stars. Messages have been sent into space towards nearby stars in case they have habitable planets. There are modest SETI, which stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence projects by NASA using radio telescopes. In California, there's also a SETI Institute that is the focus for scientific searches for extraterrestrial life. What are we looking for? Maybe the sounds of civilization, TV, radio, etc. You could learn a lot about the Earth just by the random signals we give off. Doppler shifts could give you the periods of the year and the day. You could even make a rough map of the Earth from the location of transmitters as they move around the Earth. Or maybe definite signals that are being sent to Earth. Which brings us to something called the information bubble. Why would anyone send us signals? In the last 70 years, we have started to give out strong radio waves from the Earth, radars, TV transmissions. These signals have reached 60 light years, 70 light years into space and have passed hundreds of stars. If anyone is watching, we may have been noticed. If our signals were seen by a star 10 light years away, we could get a signal back 20 years after we sent it. So one plan is to watch the nearby stars within our information bubble. And the number of these increases each year. So, if we've been sending radio waves out for 70 years, we look at all the stars that are within 35 light years away from us to see if we're getting a signal back. If we get a message, should we answer? The problem is that if aliens do exist, they are probably very, very much more advanced than we are. Remember, the bare bones history of the Earth is life for maybe 4 billion years, civilization for 4,000 to 6,000 years. Now let's suppose there were 2 other planets where life evolved almost exactly the same way as Earth and formed at the same time. Now we're going to call Earth plus about 0.1% faster than us, and Earth minus evolved 0.1% slower than us. Earth minus would be 4 million years behind us, and Earth plus would be 4 billion years ahead. We would not detect Earth minus, but Earth plus would have had civilization for 4 million years, 1,000 times longer than us. There would be no contest. If we met and had conflict, we would lose. More likely, the difference in evolution would be measured in billions of years, not millions, so the difference between them and us would be like the difference between us and a sea urchin. Some people have extended this argument to say that if aliens exist, some of them should have become so advanced they should have populated the galaxy and solved the problems of interstellar space travel. If they are so smart, why haven't they colonized the galaxy? Another idea. If God created life throughout the universe, He could have done so having all the civilizations evolve at the same time or the same rate. There could be a lot of people asking the same questions as us. Maybe they exist, and maybe they don't. Maybe we're it. What do you think?